You should kill us all on sight.
Welcome to About Time, a Doctor Who podcast. I'm Stephen, and I've been a Doctor Who fan since 2005.
And I'm Ben, and I've never seen the show before.
Now we're watching and discussing every episode of the revived series. And quite frankly, it's about time.
Hello, Peeperoni.
Hello, Benjamin.
Hello, Stephen. I was going to say myself then. I was going to say hello, Benjamin, but then I'm like, I'm Benjamin.
Hello, Benjamin.
I love her.
How are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm okay. Any news?
You
just finished a book, didn't you?
Oh, yeah. I finished a book by an author, a British author called Dilly Court.
Yes.
Dillycourt.
Who caught her?
Okay.
Sorry.
And it was called The Cockney Angel.
Mm-hmm.
And I read it quite quick, didn't I?
You did. You got hooked.
Yeah, it was very, very good. I've discovered that I do quite like family sagas.
So much so that you've started plotting out your own one.
And because I feel like I could bring something to the genre of historical stuff. And like, one of the sons is a homosexual.
No. You writing about a gay person in a historical setting? Surely not. You love that theme.
I do, absolutely. It is one of my absolute... I fucking love it. Like, I don't know what it is about it. I just love it.
Yeah.
And like, I've read stories where like characters are gay in historical... It's never really...
Realistic,
because I don't think they understand how bad it was. And I need to do research before I introduce this character, but I quite would love to have like a trans character in the story, but I need to do enough research to make that feel genuine.
Yeah, of course.
Because it's not an own voice. And
no.
So yeah, it was very good. I gave it 4.5 stars. If you are a fan of Catherine Cookson,
which you are,
which I am, then you'd like her. And I didn't buy these books because she's such a prolific author that it would cost me a little arm and a leg to go out and buy all her books. So I went down to the local library.
You did?
And I discovered about myself that I really like books that you shouldn't care what the book's about.
Right.
Or what the cover looks like.
Oh, no.
Because at the end of the day, my feeling was this, like, did I enjoy the story? Yes. Does it matter that it's a target market for women? No.
No, of course not. Anyone can read anything.
Do I think she's the best author out there? No. Do I think that she entertains people? Yes.
Yeah. And there's nothing wrong with that, is there?
No. At the end of the day, that's what books are for.
Yeah. I'm still reading The Shining, which is my second attempt to read it.
Oh, I went away for a couple of days.
Oh, never mind what I was saying.
I'm going to come back to that in a minute.
Oh.
Because this reminds me. I went away for a couple of days.
Yes.
I went to my mum's and spent her birthday with her.
Yes.
Stephen,
and I came as well for her birthday.
You came on her birthday day.
Yeah.
And Stephen never reads really for long when I'm in bed with him.
Yeah, it's
and then he said, I read 2 chapters. I was like, oh.
Wow, 2 chapters. But for me, that is a lot in one night.
That is a lot.
Because it's awful, but my attention span in the last 10 years or more has just gone down the toilet. And I think a lot of people are in that boat as well, because it's things like TikTok and our phones that just make it so everything's so quick and just like. But when I was a kid, I loved reading. It was my main hobby. I used to spend hours just in my room just reading. Even now, when I read and you get that smell of the pages, it takes me back to being a child and just reading. Yeah. Do you get the same? The smell of the book pages.
No, because I don't really like the smell of the book pages.
Oh, I love it. And when you buy a new book and it smells booky, I love it. But yeah, and I sometimes wish I could go back to that kind of reading, being that prolific, but I just don't have the energy or the mental whatever for it these days.
Yeah, we're very different readers. I know probably this is not a reading podcast, but just
That's
quickly,
right.
like, Stephen will take a long time with a book. If I'm into a book, it's
You'll
done.
whiz through it, yeah.
But I'm still quite a slow reader, I've discovered, because like there are people out there who are like reading 200, 300 books a year.
Oh God, how? How can it? That's like a book a day almost. 300 would be almost a book a day, wouldn't it?
Well, a person on Goodreads basically was saying that she's reading 300 books a day.
Do these 300 books a day?
Uh,
A year.
yeah.
But even so, I mean, do these people not have lives or jobs?
Maybe she's
or...
retired.
Oh, maybe, yeah. So yeah, I'm trying to get through The Shining. It is good, but I just feel like it's sometimes a bit long-winded. I'm just like, you just get to the point. But anyway.
Yeah.
I'm also writing at the moment, aren't I?
You are. I was going to bring that up.
Yeah.
And say like you're writing a.
It's a school play, essentially.
Yeah, you've been asked to.
I've been asked to write.
Well, you asked if you could write.
No, but it sounds better if I say I've been asked to write it. Because no, I didn't suggest writing it. I said I'd like to lead next year's production with my directing experience.
Yeah.
And then someone in SLT said, would you like to write it? Oh, you're joking. Our neighbour is doing some sort of construction work. So I have no idea if this will be picked up on the microphone. But if you can hear a drilling in the background, that's what it is. Yeah, so I'm writing this thing. Writing is hard, but I have found, maybe it's because it's for children, I found it a bit easier.
Yeah, and also like Stephen's I'm gonna tell the name of the thing, and Stephen's probably gonna cut it or do something to it. When you wrote the musical,
Oh yeah,
you are gonna cut that.
I'll beep that. Yeah.
Yeah, that was for children.
Well, family orientated. Yeah.
And Dram,
Dram's for adults.
but Dram's very good. I enjoy Dram.
Yeah, I think so it's funny, isn't it? Sometimes you just hit on something and it just works, and it almost just feels like it writes itself.
The thing is, though, this is what I've discovered with you. You just started. You just had to start.
Yeah.
And I don't know whether it was putting that grid in that helped you.
Yeah, I think it was. So I did a structure grid of like what each scene is going to be, so I know the overall. So a plan, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, this is not a writing podcast.
No.
I don't know. I think people like our little tangents. They like to know a bit about our lives.
We are just livey.
Life is lifing.
Yeah, you hate that phrase, though.
Well, it's the same with all this slang, isn't it? You hear it and you think, oh, that's a cringy phrase. And then you start using it ironically. And then before you know it, it's just part of your vocabulary.
Yeah.
Anyway. Oh, yeah, before we go any further, you asked a question on the last podcast.
Please say it won. Please say it won.
So the question was, do listeners prefer Diet Coke or Pepsi Max?
Please say Pepsi Max won.
So the results were 25% and 75%. Which way around do you think it was?
75% like Pepsi Max.
Correct.
That is the correct answer. Coca-Cola is chemicals.
Well, it's all chemicals, Ben, because that's how the universe is made up. Water is a chemical, H2O. So yeah, you'll be glad that Pepsi Max won.
I am incredibly grateful for those who voted
Yeah.
and allowed the king of all beverages to win.
Okay. Well, as I said, I grew up with Diet Coke because that was what we had in my house. So I do like it. But I will say that since being with you, you have turned me on to Pepsi Max a bit. Don't think we've got any other big news to talk about.
No, apart from this episode
Okay.
is called Something on the Moon.
Day of the Moon, or as I said last week, Dave the Moon. A moon called Dave. So what did you think of this episode?
Shit.
Oh no. Not again.
I will say this, and I don't ever really agree with me, the storytelling in these two episodes is all over the place.
I know
It
what you
is
mean.
Incredibly convoluted.
I know what you mean.
It is messy. It is really messy. It feels like Stephen Moffat, mate, go back to school.
I think it's deliberate. I think it's supposed to be all over the place. But it is a bit jarring, isn't it? Like, for example, you see that scene of them arriving outside the orphanage.
Yeah.
And then that goes nowhere. And then you're back in the TARDIS where they were before.
Yeah.
Like, why did we have to have that little scene of them arriving at the orphanage?
And the start was like having this whole, he's got turned against them and all this. And
Canton, yeah. Oh, I quite like that. I think that's fun. The moment when they're trapped inside the thing and no one can hear them and they drop all pretense. I think that's quite cool. Matt Smith has a beard.
No wonder he shaved it off.
Oh, it didn't suit him.
I personally didn't think so.
I think that's the first time we've ever seen the Doctor with a beard, though, ever in the history of the programme.
The Doctor is a bit slender. Like, why have we never seen like a bit of a rotund man or a rotund woman?
Well, you never
be
know.
The Doctor. No, we won't, because the Doctor is still like trying to be this like fabulous thing.
Mm. Well, why can't rotund people be fabulous?
I know, that's
Like
what I'm
me.
saying, babes.
Anyway, I do really love River falling backwards out of the skyscraper.
She does that a lot.
She does. Do you remember when she did it in the spaceship in Time of Angels?
Yeah. She's the only thing that saves us these 2
I
episodes.
know. She loves a massive stunt. She just falls gracefully and confidently backwards, and then you hear how it works out, and the doctor's like, "Open all the doors to the swimming pool," and then she splashes into the swimming pool.
Yeah, I don't get that.
What do you mean you don't get that?
Why is there a swimming pool on the TARDIS?
Because there is. Because the joke is that it's huge, and there's many, 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 many rooms, potentially an infinite number of rooms.
Oh.
So they've got a library, they've got a swimming pool, they've got everything.
Oh.
And yeah, we find out that the Silents have supposedly been on Earth for a very, very long time, since the dawn of man, basically.
Yeah.
I find that a bit tricky because it's such a huge thing
Yeah.
that takes it away from reality. In that, like, I know obviously the idea is you don't remember them, so they could have been here all along. But the fact that they've been shaping and nudging mankind since the dawn of man is a bit like, don't you feel it takes away a little bit from humanity's own achievements?
The idea that they're shaping them.
Yeah.
I still don't get why the Silent want us to go to the moon.
So that they could get a spacesuit, so they could adapt it to be this thing that kills the Doctor. So
by killing the Silents as they have, they've undone the Doctor's death.
No.
The spacesuit no longer exists.
No, because that still happened. They've.
But the thing is that I don't get this. I do not get this.
Okay.
This is where it gets confusing for me.
Mm.
The Doctor is Matt Smith at the moment.
Yes.
He's going to change, but yet the Doctor who dies is Matt Smith.
Right. But this is a time travel show, and things can get rewritten and changed. And this.
Yeah, but no, Matt Smith, as he is, has aged 200 years.
Yeah. What's wrong with that?
Matt Smith he's been in that configuration for 200 years.
What's wrong with that?
Because even though you time travel, you're still the same age. Rory and Thing are not changing ages as they go a long time.
I think they are.
No, they're not.
They're still experiencing time.
Yes, they're experiencing time, but they're not going...
So you're saying they could just travel with him forever and never age?
No, I'm not saying that.
No.
They're going to age,
Yeah.
but the Doctor has aged 200 years as Matt Smith.
Yeah, and what's the problem with that?
Because we know that he doesn't stay as the Doctor for 200 years.
How do you know?
Because we know.
How do you know?
Because of his companions.
How do you know how long any incarnation lasts for?
We just know, Stephen.
You don't.
We do.
You don't.
We do. Podcast listeners, tell Stephen I'm right and he's wrong. Because it makes no sense. It makes no sense. Timings and all that makes no sense.
You don't know. He might go and have a holiday somewhere for 100 years and then come back and start doing his bits and bobs again. He could do anything.
Oh my God, Stephen. You will defend this show to the end of the day.
No, I'm just saying that there's no reason why he can't last for 200 years of his own life.
Yeah, but no, we don't. He doesn't know.
How do you know? You haven't seen it.
Because his companions stay with him for a set amount of time.
Right.
We know the timings.
Right. So let's say, for example, Amy and Rory leave at the end of this series.
Yes.
And then say in the next series he gets another companion.
Yes.
There could be time between those two where he goes.
How do
travels
you
on his
know
own.
that?
But there could be.
Yeah, and I could be right as well. Because I am right.
But there's nothing to say that he can't do that. So I don't know why you have a problem with it.
Because I do.
Anyway, I think we'll have to agree to disagree on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, this whole series arc is the Doctor's death that's in his future. That's what this whole series is about, basically. Well, it's not all about that, but I mean, it's lingering over it.
Oh.
See, I'm not really the biggest fan of Series 6.
I can fucking tell it's a piece of shit so far.
When I look back on it, it's not one of my favourites. And it's probably the point where, when I was watching it as it was airing, it's the point where I was starting to think, oh, I'm not sure if this is
good
anymore or if this is for me. But, you know, it has its peaks and troughs.
But I can't believe that they chose this to be a series opener.
Well, I think they were deliberately going in a very different direction because Series 5 was supposed to be comforting and was supposed to be like, it's all right, the Doctor's changed, the companions changed, the showrunner's changed, but it's still basically the same show, and it's still going to be fun and this and that. And then now they've got you secure in that. They're now saying, it can be dark and it can be this and it can be that.
Yeah, it felt like a thriller.
Yeah.
I didn't like that. I don't think Doctor Who does well when it's dark.
Really?
No, I think it needs to be happy and light and fluffy.
Okay.
They
But
can
I
have
think
a few
if
dark
it was being
episodes.
happy and light and fluffy, I guarantee you'd be saying, "Oh, we need a bit of darkness. Give us a bit of darkness," or something like that. So
Yeah, but I'm a contrary bitch.
yeah, exactly. That sums you up, doesn't it? Contrary bitch. That might be the title of this episode. That might be the title of this podcast.
But it's a series opener, Stephen, and it feels like it opened quite shitly.
Well, that's your opinion.
Name me 2 people who like this episode.
Yanto.
Yanto!
He likes this two-parter. He said it's a very strong opener. And that's the thing. Historically, I would have agreed. Because, as I said, I'm not a huge fan of Series 6, but when I look back on it, I think of the opening two-parter as one of the highlights. But now, having watched them again with you, I am a little bit like, I'm not sure.
Canton's gay.
Canton is gay. When that bit was revealed, you looked at me and you went, homosexual!
You make me sound like I'm a part of that Harry Potter game when we were kids.
Oh, a cauldron cake!
A pumpkin pasty.
A homosexual! So, yeah, Canton's gay. It's hard to do, isn't it, and make it make sense historically. Because I wonder how Nixon would actually have responded in that situation, rather than just, Riley being like, I think the moon is far enough for now, Mr. Delaware. Don't you?
I hate Nixon.
So we've got the orphanage, Greystock Hall.
What was the fucking point in that? To
Well-
show that they roost like bats?
Yeah. That's where the little girl was, because that's what she was being looked after.
Explain to me why she was in a suit.
A spacesuit?
Yeah. That didn't get answered.
Well, no, it didn't. And that's a lot. There's a lot of things in Series 6 that will unfold as it goes
The
along.
thing is that that's not been made clear.
Well, I'm telling you now.
No, I don't want to know by you. I want to know by the show. This is poor. And I'm really sorry if I sound so negative. And
You do.
I'm really sorry. But I'm going to say it as it is. And I don't think Matt Smith is particularly very good. I don't think he brings anything new to the table.
Really?
And I don't understand this
He's
kiss at the end.
He's very quirky.
I don't understand why this little girl's regenerating.
Yeah, that's because those are questions for you to ponder. And
No, that's not what I've asked for Doctor Who. I've asked for a big bad, not big questions that can't be answered.
sorry, but this was made in 2011, so they can't answer to your requests now, can they? Okay, let's talk about the kiss then. Why don't you understand the kiss?
Because she was sad about it.
Yes.
And he was nonchalant about it.
What has she been saying this whole two-parter? That they're going in opposite directions, and when it's his first time doing something, it'll be her last time.
Oh. Oh,
So
yeah.
she knows that means it's the last time she's ever going to kiss him. Which only works if they truly are going in opposite directions,
Which they're not.
that's not how it's been explained before. It feels like they changed it for this. But I can understand it because that is a good moment for me with the kiss.
Yeah.
And the little girl regenerating. What?
It's either that, like, she's either, like, man-made Time Lord by the silence, or she is Amy's baby.
Right.
Because she does look quite a little bit like Amy.
Okay.
And she was not safe in where she was, and so she had to be put in that time.
Okay.
Or she's the Doctor's child.
Right.
Like, maybe she's that person who was in that episode a long time ago where she was...
Oh,
the
Jenny.
Doctor. Yeah. And she's been regenerating into a child, and then she's now...
Yeah, but why wouldn't she just say, "Oh, hello, Doctor, it's me"?
Because she was scared. She doesn't remember him very well.
Yeah. Well, lots of theories. We'll add them to your list. One of my favourite bits, actually, it's so weird. The Hatch Lady.
I thought that was Alex Kingston.
Yeah, it does. She's similar, isn't she? It's actually Frances Barber.
But why?
Well, it's a mystery. It's part of the series. Why was there this lady peering through the door, and then when Amy went in the room, she wasn't in there?
That's because it was a TARDIS.
Well, have to wait and see.
Yeah.
Dr. Renfrew is hilarious. You know
Who?
the little man who runs the orphanage? And he's got this kind of accent, and everything he says is a little bit vague.
Is he going to be in it more?
No, he's gone now. But I
His
like...
brain is scrammed.
Yeah, because he's been with the silence for so long. But I just love the bit when he comes running in and he goes, "I think someone has been shot. I can't remember."
Is he British?
What, the actor?
Doing an American accent?
I don't know. And all the things scrawled all over the walls, get out, leave now. It's very, like, kind of Shining-y, isn't it? I think.
I've never seen The Shining, so I don't know.
Well, I'm only going off the Simpsons parody of The Shining from Treehouse of Horror. But he has all work and no play makes Johnny a dull boy. It's scrawled all over the walls and everything, isn't it? So I'm assuming that's a reference from the...
Why does Johnny go insane?
His name's Jack.
Oh, why did he go, here's Johnny?
Well, I haven't got to that bit yet, so I don't know, but I'll let you know when I do.
Was he possessed?
Well, the hotel's a bit weird.
Have you got to the twin bit?
Not yet, no.
Have you got to, is it Sarah Duvall?
Shelley Duvall.
Shelley Duvall, have you got to her bit?
Yeah, she's the mum. She's in it all from the beginning. Yeah, what about this whole thing where Rory is listening in to Amy's talking?
Naughty boy.
No, but the bit when she's like, oh, my life was so boring until you dropped out the sky, and then apparently that was just a figure of speech. You don't just say that about someone.
But then she said stupid face.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
I don't know. And like the way he wrote the end bit where she's like, well, you know, I've been with travel with you for so long.
Yeah,
that was written just...
they are dropping hints that perhaps it's the Doctor's baby, because he was like, why didn't you tell Rory? And she's like, why do you think? Like, looking at him like that. And what about, did you see the end where he scanned her?
And it said she's pregnant.
It said positive, negative, positive, negative, positive, negative. It was fluctuating. It was oscillating. It's like it couldn't settle.
That's because baby is neither there or here.
Right.
It's because oh my god, she conceived in the TARDIS and it's not been registered in the timeline. And so because it's been born in the time flux, timing vortex, because that's how it travels, yeah, correct?
Mm.
It can't register it. Because sometimes it's there, sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's there, sometimes it's not.
Okay. Add it to the list of theories.
No, I need to say yes or no.
Well, I don't really understand how that would work, because if you're pregnant, you're pregnant. Inside the TARDIS, like...
Yeah,
the body
but
would
the moment of conception has not been registered.
What do you mean has not been registered in time?
Because
you go to the registry office in time and be like, I'm having a baby.
Because it was conceived in a moment of...
Outside of time.
Yeah.
Okay. Add it to the list. And apparently Rory can remember the 2,000 years he waited for Amy.
I asked you this. Is he human now? And you said yes, he is.
He is human.
I don't get it.
He still experienced that. And
that was a robot.
Yeah, but it had his consciousness in it because it came from Amy's memories.
No. That's Amy's memory of his consciousness.
Yeah.
That's not Rory's consciousness.
No, I know.
That's a memory of Amy's consciousness.
I know, it doesn't make sense, but that is what was said in the episode, that it was like a miracle, basically. So let's just not look too far into it.
The Doctor does not deal with miracles.
Well,
he deals in hard, stone-cold facts. Doesn't he, Stephen?
Supposedly, yes.
There's an explanation for everything.
There should be, yeah. Something else I would like to mention is, so the way that this is all wrapped up with the silence.
Yeah.
So the Doctor puts that clip of "you should kill us all on sight" into the moon landing footage.
Yeah.
So basically that is being broadcast to humans every time they look at that clip. And it's the post-hypnotic suggestion. So every time they see a silence, they will kill a silence. Is that not a bit problematic? A bit dodgy? A bit...
Well, the thing is, they don't just suddenly just like disappear. They are just there. So you're gonna have dead like silences.
Oh, I see.
Rotting in the corner of the room.
Yeah. Maybe they dust like vampires in Buffy.
I don't think so. This is not a fantasy show. This is a science fiction show, and we go by the laws of biology.
Okay, that's a good point. Then there'll be loads of silenced corpses just lying around. But also no. Well, a word I could use for this that begins with G.
Genocide.
Yes. And the Doctor's basically just encouraging the human race to commit genocide over and over again. Yeah. I know they quote unquote deserve it because of how they've been, but I don't know, it just never quite sits right with me. And also the trauma that could inflict on humanity. Like, I know they don't remember it, that's the whole point, but even if you kill someone and then forget it... The thing is,
you're going to walk down the road and you're going to be like, seeing a dead one in the corner. Oh, hello.
And then forget. It's like those...
But the thing is, though, if they're dead, they can't...
Does the memory thing still work?
They can't alter the memory. Because I thought it was each individual one had to deal with it.
Oh, they did it actively?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I think it's just automatic. I think it's just built
Okay,
into
that's magic then. Don't like
who
that.
they are. Yeah, the other thing is you see in this montage of people with guns, like, turning around and shooting them
Yeah.
and stuff. Most people don't carry guns. So if you're walking down the street and you see a silence and you've been told to kill it on sight...
He said a marvellous thing.
Yeah, what?
To explain that all Canton did.
What?
Welcome to America.
Yeah, but they're all over the world. What about in this country? Are people just, like, strangling silences with their bare hands?
So... Back in the 1960s, yes, guns, but people in this country had guns.
Yeah, but surely not as prolific as in America.
Probably a lot more than you think.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
A lot more where I come from, because I come from the countryside, and so a lot of farmers.
Yeah. Okay.
And you think you got to think. You're saying about no man and guns, but in this country we have a knife problem.
True. Yeah. Well, so now we're encouraging people to go and stab silences. I just think it's laying the groundwork for a lot of trauma.
Yeah, but then the silencers are going to use their electric powers. I don't like them.
No?
They feel very, very... They feel, rather than feel alien, they feel demonic.
Right.
And there's a difference.
Yeah.
Between aliens and demonic. Demonic have magical powers, and it looks like they are just producing the electric. They're not conducting it.
Okay.
This is a magical power.
Okay.
And I don't like it.
Okay. But the thing is, you could say that about anything that is just something that you don't understand, that is, something you haven't come across before. You could say, oh, that's like magic, because it doesn't fit with what I understand.
No, but it is, Stephen.
I know what you're saying, but I'm just trying to counter it.
No, stop trying to counter it. Just agree with me sometimes. You can't explain everything you don't understand by magic. They're producing electric from their massive fingertips.
Yeah, maybe they draw it in from the air and then...
What electric's in the air?
No, I mean
static energy?
No, they draw in the power from the air and then they convert it.
That's magic.
No.
Magic.
Anyway, I just want to talk about the bit that you really loved, which was the Doctor and River flirting.
Yes.
So
that made the whole episode worth it.
Yeah, when they're back to back and he's like, oh, she's got a gun and she'll kill easily the first 3. And she's like, oh, the first 7 easily. 8 for you, honey. And they're like, it's...
It's good.
It's very sexual.
It's good.
The way she delivered that, 8 for you, honey, was very sexual.
Yeah. But no, I love River, and I think that she is a phenomenal actress.
Mm-hmm.
I watched a clip of her in RE. Not RE. Not RE. ER.
I was going to say, Alex keeps doing religious education.
Welcome, sweeties, to Christianity 101.
And what's the other one she said? She goes, what are you doing? He's like, I'm helping. She goes, you got a screwdriver, go build a cabinet.
Yeah, that was so good. I was thinking when he was dancing about with the screwdriver, I was like,
what are you doing?
What the fuck are you doing? And then I realised what he was doing.
Yeah.
He was upgrading her gun.
Was he?
That's what I thought anyway.
Oh, I thought he was blowing up things on the controls.
Because then suddenly her gun was super powerful and she was like, she just span around and shot them all.
Oh, yeah. She is cool. She'd make a good, video game heroine.
She is, yeah, she
Lara
feels like Lara Croft, but she's not Lara Croft.
Yeah.
I do love a good tomb, honey.
Oh, yeah, I love a tomb. Also, I love that line where she kills all these silence and then she just goes, my old fella didn't see that, did he? He gets ever so cross.
Does she have babies with him?
With who?
With the Doctor.
Well, that would be spoilers, wouldn't it? But when she says my old fella, is she talking about her husband or her dad?
Oh my God! The girl is River's daughter. And she's been sent to kill her father.
Okay. Add it to the list. You think the girl is River and the Doctor's
daughter.
And she's been sent back to kill her father.
Yeah.
Ooh.
She's been sent to finish her mother's unfinished business. River was sent to kill the Doctor, and she couldn't because she fell in love with him, had his babies. Daughter got raised by other people because she had the daughter in prison. She sent the daughter off to Earth to live, and then the Dark Proclamation found her and said, "Kill him."
Right.
And we will heal your mother's name.
Interesting. Fair enough.
If not a bad plot.
Okay. Time will tell. We'll have to wait and see. So did you think this was better or worse than last week's?
About the same.
Okay. So you're going to give it the same score? Puke, puke, puke.
Yeah, I just was a little bit sick in my mouth.
2 out of 5.
Yeah, I just felt like as a whole story, I just felt like it was wishy-washy and a bit messy. And I think it was that messiness that couldn't allow me to get into it.
I do know what you mean. It does feel a bit like there's not really any meat to get your teeth into.
No, it's not.
Like, you know, all those silly scenes with President Nixon coming out and getting them out of trouble. Like, those just a bit like, what, why?
I hated that because if you know me and you know this podcast, I hate convenient storytelling.
Yeah.
And, like, the Doctor is smart enough to get himself out of those situations.
Yes.
But then what did he do what did he do to it?
Oh, to Apollo 11?
Yeah.
I don't actually know. Something to do with, I'm not really sure what he was doing.
Oh, so what a fucking waste of a scene.
Or was that... No, because what's that got to do with broadcasting the clip? Nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah.
The broadcast from Earth.
Maybe he was just investigating.
Stephen, we didn't need to see it then.
No. But yeah, it's just when they wheel him out, President Nixon, and he's always like, "Hi fellas, I'm President Nixon." And
America thanks you.
Yeah. Thank you on behalf of all you're doing.
What did Rory say? Rory said,
"America salutes you."
But he didn't change his accent.
No. It's a very weird bit, that, because it's supposed to be a comedy bit where he fiddles with that little model and breaks it and then just puts it down on the table, which I think is very funny. But the music is this weird fanfare in the background and it just feels a bit out of place.
Yeah. How I would have directed that scene was literally he did it, he does his bit, puts it down, he looks, and then he just walks away.
Yeah, exactly.
Simple.
Yeah, it doesn't quite land for me.
No.
But, yeah. So you're giving it 2 out of 5.
Yeah. Puke, puke, puke.
I will give it the same as last week as well, which was a 3 out of 5.
Anywho. That was so generous of you.
Okay, so that's that.
I'm sorry that I was so neg.
Yeah.
But I hope next week's episode's better.
I do. I think because it's not a two-parter, so it won't be so dragged out, you might hopefully enjoy it a bit more.
Will there be a bit more payoff?
For what?
Like, not anything, just like the episode needs...
The episode itself?
Yeah. What's it called?
Well, you saw a glimpse of pirates.
Pirates.
It's called The Curse of the Black Spot.
Oh.
I won't say anything about it at this point. We will just wait and see what you make of it.
Long John Silver.
We'll wait and see.
We haven't had a historical figure in a long time. So.
President Nixon?
Oh, yeah. I don't really count him.
Why?
He's still alive.
No, he's not.
Oh.
Anywho, before we finish, I've got another message I'd like to read out. This comes from Jonathan, who is one of our newest patrons, who we welcomed last week.
Jonathan.
And he says, "Hello, faithful podcast producer. I discovered your podcast the other week and I've had it on non-stop. I'm currently on Silence in the Library episode. Just wanted to say it's really interesting and entertaining to listen to you both. It's also scary how Ben predicts or is so close to predicting future stories. I hope you both manage to keep up the super podcast. All the best."
It's called ADHD, babes. From my research, actually ADHD people are very common at...
Predicting stories?
They see patterns.
Obviously pattern, yeah. Interesting. Yeah, so we'll have to see if any of your predictions from this episode or last episode were on the money or if they were way off. We'll have to wait and see. But thank you for that, Jonathan. That was a lovely message.
Thank you, Jonathan. Did you know that you can shorten your name to Nathan?
Oh, cool.
But no one does it.
Oh. Well, he actually shortens his name to John, Jon. But because on Patreon he goes by Jonathan, that's why I've called him that.
Oh, on a side note.
Yes.
Where did the H come from?
In John?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Probably the German Johann. It's probably from there. That was a guess off the top of my head. I don't know if that's true. But you know what it's time for now?
Patreon, 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 shout-outs. Patreon, 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 shout-outs.
Thank you as ever to our wonderful, beautiful patrons who are currently as follows. Shall I be President Nixon?
The silence. I'll do the silence then.
We would like to thank you on behalf of the podcast people. Louisa. Philip. Northerly. Jason. Tom. Louis. Michael. Werner. Heather. Benny. Caleb. Monica. Amber. Jess. Kaylee, Queever, Jay, Owen, Natalie, Imogen, Sarah, Janie, Tony, Leah, Lucy, Alex, Meg, Jonathan, Fizzy, Cara, Matthew, and Creighton. God, hurt my throat doing that.
That hurt my throat as well.
I sounded like it's more like Scooby-Doo than President Nixon sometimes. Thank you so much. We really, 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 really appreciate your support. So thank you for that, genuinely.
Thank you for all of your support. We really appreciate every single one of you. You are all amazing. Have an amazing day.
Yes. But until next time, I don't think we've got anything to say.
No.
So we'll be back for The Curse of the Black Spot. Yahar. No one talks like that in it.
No.
What do you mean?
It's a pirate episode.
Yeah, pirates didn't actually talk like that.
I don't care.
Do you know where that, by the way, do you know where that comes from? A film version of Treasure Island where the actor playing Long John Silver did a West Country accent for him. And then, since then, that stereotype has existed that pirates talk like that. Yar.
I wish I come from the West Country.
Anywho, until next time.
Stay cool, stay safe,
Stay fantastic.